Finally, I found the wounded Bob in the bushes. I comforted him as I carried him through the woods, telling him everything would be all right. But the worst part was, the bombers were coming. While everyone else was complaining, I had already finished assembling the weapon.
Done, drill sergeant?
Why did you put that weapon together so quickly, go?
You fell into it, drill sergeant.
Jesus H. Christ. This is a new company record.
But to me it didn't matter, I was just following orders. Military life was indeed quite boring, but luckily I made a friend here. He loved to chat with me, and I didn't mind this brief period of comfort, but not long after we were sent to the battlefield. But this place didn't look like a battlefield at all. Although there was thick smoke from explosions everywhere, some people were still farming here. Soon it started raining, and it rained for 4 months. We slept in the rain every day, sometimes unable to even open our eyes. Until this day, we were ambushed by the enemy. Explosions and cries for help echoed in my ears, and the general, seeing the heavy casualties, ordered a retreat, but I didn't understand the instruction. It was only when Bob told me to run that I understood what retreat meant. So I ran forward without looking back so fast that no one could catch me. But when I ran out of the war zone, I found that no one was following me. That's when I remembered Bob. He was my best friend. I had to make sure he was okay. So I rushed back into the battlefield, and along the way I kept encountering many wounded comrades. I couldn't bear to leave them there, so I carried them to safety one by one. Then I tripped and unexpectedly encountered the general, who had lost both legs in the explosion. I wanted to carry him out, but the general refused. In his view, the best outcome for a soldier was to die on the battlefield. But I didn't care about that. As long as a person is alive, nothing is insurmountable. I just wanted to get the general to safety first, and then go back to find Bob. But the general grabbed me and wouldn't let me leave.
Where the hell you think you're going? I got an airstrike inbound right now. They're gonna nade the whole area. Don't you stay here, goddammit! That's an order!
But for me, Bob's life is more important than orders. Finally, I found the wounded Bob in the bushes. I comforted him as I carried him through the woods, telling him everything would be all right. But the worst part was, the bombers were coming. Luckily, we weren't affected by the blast wave and returned safely. But if you want to see it, the movie is called Forrest Gump.